Hey, in this video I want to talk about why the no contact rule works on everyone. Every person in the world is wired to respond to scarcity, they're wired to respond to fear of loss. So it doesn't matter who you apply the no contact rule to, they will be affected by it because they can't not be affected by it because they're human, right? It's the same thing when it comes to dealing with objects, jewelry, possessions. We are wired as human beings to fear losing something more than to want to gain it, right? So we respond more to loss and to fear of loss more than to actually gain. So if somebody's interacting with you and you suddenly pull away from them and you go no contact, what happens? There is a sense of loss. There is a feeling that you're withdrawing from them, and this has a big emotional impact. Not only does somebody feel like you're pulling away and that you might not be interested in them anymore, and that you're putting your interest and time elsewhere, there is only one of you in this world. There is no one else like you. It doesn't matter what country you go to. There might be people who look similar, but they're not going to look exactly the same as you. They're not going to have exactly the same personality. So there is only one of you in this world. And that's special, that's unique, and that's why you are a unique person. And it's for this reason, when you pull away, nobody can replace you, right? That's impossible. No one can find exactly the same you again. So you pull away from somebody, you go no contact, they feel like they've lost you, right? And then they start to think about you, and it creates a sense of anxiety. They start to focus on you again, and they start to miss you. They've done research into this, and people are more emotionally affected by loss. So the thought of losing $50 is much more powerful than actually the thought of gaining $50, right? It's very easy to get $50, but the thought of losing it, it's painful, it hurts. Same reason why the no contact rule is effective, because you're pulling away from somebody, you create that sense of loss. It creates anxiety, creates scarcity. You become more valuable. Your value as a person goes up because you're less available, just like a commodity, right? The price of gold or diamonds is going to go up when it becomes less available, right? It's the same thing, the same principle. That's why no contact is so effective and why it works on absolutely everybody. So I got an email from a guy the other day who asked me this question: will no contact work on my girlfriend? He thought that she was different, that she wouldn't respond to it. She's human, she's going to respond to it, it's going to have an impact on her. When you go no contact on somebody, you're sending a very powerful message. That message is, I don't need you, I can walk away, I can live without you. You therefore become much more attractive in that person's eyes. You also feel better because you feel more empowered. You have better self-belief, better confidence, and this is really important because the moment you're willing to walk away from somebody, they want you more, right? You become a much more attractive prospect, and then they start to chase you. That's always the way it goes, because I see it happen. It's a regular pattern that I see all the time. If you pull away from somebody, you're going to spark attraction. You're going to get them interested, and if you don't, they were probably not that interested in you in the first place, and they're not worth it. Just let them go. Now, if somebody's pulled away from you and you want to keep them attracted and get them back into a relationship with you and to get them to want you even more, I highly recommend you get a copy of my guide. You can pick up your copy today by clicking on the link on this video. And if you need help with a specific relationship problem, don't forget I do Skype and email consultations. And if you just want to get in touch, send me an email. I'd love to hear from you guys. Talk soon.